Good morning, everyone. Today we are making scraps to embellishments, and sometimes I have to go get something else, but today I actually used all scraps. And it is little Buckaroo, anything Western is allowed. And this is over at Ginger's Corner, and you can go to Ginger's Corner either on YouTube or Facebook, and also down below you will see everybody who is playing along, and also there's one link that will take you to everybody who's making videos, and then there is some that are just showing their things over on Instagram. So anyhow, today I am making, it's actually going to be a two-parter because I'm going to make a horse and this little girl here. Well, actually, a bunch of little girls because they're all going to be different. So, well, let me show you a little bit closer. She's adorable. So once I get her, show you a sample of doing one of the girls, then I'll clean up my mess and get my horses out here. Okay, first thing I did, I take my little, well, these are all die cuts, and I gotta tell you, you know, it's a Temu die. There's things in here, I have no idea what they are. But I thought if anybody else has this die and they know what these things are, this actually looks like a horseshoe. This, I have no idea what it is. And this, I don't think I know what it is, but I'm actually going to use it for bandanas. They have a bandana in here. I'm pretty sure this is the bandana, this little one here, but I'm going to use this die, and I'll show you that here shortly. Okay, and then this one here, I don't know, it kind of looked like a holster. I did cut out one. I still couldn't figure out what it was because it looked like part of a boot, but I have all the boots, so I don't know. Okay, so first things first, I've got the little body cut out of one of the peachy papers that I have, and then I also cut a body out of white and just carefully cut her head so it was the shape of her head. And then I'm going to, oh, let me get my right color on my thing here. I'm going to be using tea dye to kind of trim around her skin, or you know, color around her skin. So I guess I don't have to do her top of her head because she's going to have hair and a hat, but I'm going to go around the body. She's going to be wearing a skirt. Now I only bought one person because I thought it made them all, but maybe they just didn't have any other ones. But if I do a boy one, which I probably will, I will use, I'll just cut out another body and cut it up, you know, like this. I'd just cut it into, I'd do it like in denim or black or something, or navy, and I would just use that for the body, or you know, just cut it out. Okay, so when I cut this off so that I can put it right on just by her chin, so like a little bit of her bottom part of her face is showing, and then her neck, and then I just brush this there too, and it just defines the neck from the face. So it's kind of like you're making a mask. Yeah, that's what it's called. Okay, so I've got her done there, and I'm gonna give her this brown hair, but I think I'm gonna dress her first since she's got braids. They'll probably be in the way. So one of the little pieces is a shirt. And I'm already looking for my glue. And, you know, it's like, I'm kind of new to die cutting, but so I don't really have a whole lot of dies. I really hadn't bought these ones where you put them together. And so I don't know if when you buy an expensive die like from Sizzix or something, if you get instructions, because excuse me, instructions would be nice. I think I'm choking on my spices in my chai tea. And so this, after a look, oh, here's my picture, and it's pretty blurry, but I printed it out just on my photo printer. And this is the skirt that she has on there, and she just has bare legs. So I mean, and then she's got the boots on. Oh, and I see she has straps on the boots. Okay, I did cut out one set of straps, but I just thought, I seen one of them has them on her arms, but it's kind of cute down there on her boots. I might have to do some of those. I like that. Some of the things I just didn't even know, you know, those ones I showed you, I had no idea what to do with them. Now this, I noticed you kind of have to have this in the right place, otherwise her hip sticks out, even though she doesn't have hardly any hip at all. Okay, and then I'm gonna put this little vest on her, and I think her vest matches her boots, but like I said, I did cut them all out of scraps, so it's like some pieces I had more of, some pieces I had less. You know, the hat takes up a lot of paper. And then the first time when I looked at the little vest, I almost put it on backwards. But it's like, after you look at it a couple times, you go, oh yeah, that's the way it goes, because that's like her arm spot. Oh, I think I did not get enough glue on this one side. And it's got writing on it because I'd actually printed on it previously. Really love dies. They're so fun. Oh, maybe this one isn't. That one's not glued down good either. Oh, the die cut, and it makes them concave. And so it's like if you're not getting enough glue to catch that, then they don't stick. That's what I noticed. But I do like that part about them because it kind of gives that, it looks a little embossed, more dimensional. But you do have to push that center down. Okay. And I think I'm going to put on her eyes now. I want to do some things before I put on her hair, which I want to put on her hair right away. Okay, so I'm trying to make like a little kind of puddle of glue. And when I first time I used a die that had the little eyes cut out, I thought, well, that's funny, you could just use a pen, but it does look so much cuter with the little eyes. Oh, and I just seen that I did not, I got a scrap of paper here. I did not put the little highlights in the little girl's eyes. And I always think, that's when they look alive. She's alive. So I'm going to do that to her too. Yeah, I figured to do the boy, you know, I'd just cut off the braids, or, you know, the little flip that she's got going on, and it'd be pretty easy to make it into a boy. Okay, I think she's got on enough. I can do her hair now. Now this one I could not get her head. Oh, I think I've already sliced them all. I could not get her head past this, so you did have to cut that to do that. Oh, maybe I will do her. Now I pulled out 2 color pencils to do with the nose. One is yellow orange and the other one is peach. And I think I kind of like the yellow orange a little better. It's just a little more noticeable. And I'm just doing just a little swish to, let me see, let me pick her up. I'm just doing a little swish for her nose. I don't know if you can see that. Just kind of an, well, I want to say an upside down U, but it's not anything as big or as curved as a U. And then now all the indents for everything is here, so it's like you can just make a little pink line where the indent for her lips are. I did not do her eyebrows because I think they look really obvious, so I don't think she needs them done. Okay, now I'm gonna put on her hat, or hair, not her hat, and I'm just gonna put it where I think it goes. And what I noticed is she kind of wears her hair almost over her eye. So if you don't want that, you might want to trim a little more off there. Maybe I do want to. I'm gonna try that. Since this is, you know, I would like them to look real good when they go out. So maybe I will just clip one of these and just kind of another little edge. Well, I thought I clipped it off, but it did not. Not a very good hair trimmer today. Okay, so I think that will be better. Yeah, because I want to see her face, and I want to pull it down enough. Okay, I think that's good there. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this back. I'm making sure I'm in the screen. Okay. And you do got a few seconds to adjust it. And then I'll put a little bit right here at the top, inside of her forehead. Because if I do Alex as a cowgirl, I will need this color hair and this style, because that's kind of what her hair looks like. And I thought Aiden's, I could just cut the flip off that and that would be his hair, that color and everything. Oh, and I was gonna put a little bit of, what's my color here? Black soot on her hair just to highlight it somewhat. So I'm just going to kind of touch these outside pieces. There's no sense in doing the top because that's going to be underneath the hat, but I will hit a little bit of her bangs there. Just kind of give it more texture. Oh, and I'm not in the frame at all. But I'm not. Okay, I think that's cute. Next time I will do it before I put on her face. Okay, I think that's pretty good there. Now for her hat, I'm going to use, actually I'm going to use this, and the little brush, and I've got it dipped in the walnut stain, and this is cut out of craft paper, and I thought this craft paper and this walnut stain looks so good for a hat. I really like this. Now, when I met my husband, him and his brother, they used to have an old-time photo studio in a tourist town close, not too far from us, not real close, but not too far. And then they also set up sometimes at different places. And so sometimes he would be, he didn't wear it much, but sometimes he would wear a cowboy hat, you know, so he looked the part, which I think, gosh, every guy should wear a cowboy hat. They look so good. And then my oldest granddaughter, it's like, if there was a hat, she had it on. She's really good at wearing a hat. And then she had graduation pictures done, and did she have, I think she might have had she had two different hats for her graduation picture. And it's like, that's so her. And oh, and I don't know if you noticed, but my little girl, her hat's a little bit tilted. Because if my mom was going to put a hat on you, or if she's seen you with a hat on, she'd walk up and tilt it. I just thought that was so funny. So I thought, I'm just going to give her the tilted hat. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. And I'm going to give her a little denim band. And this is one that's hard to do because it's so thin, or it's just thin enough that it's hard to hold on to without, you know, using the tweezers and then getting it in the right spot. But shouldn't be too bad. Now that I found my tweezers, which were covered up by a piece of wax paper. The things that we hide under paper. Okay, so there's her hat, and doesn't it look cute? Okay, and then I'm gonna put it where I think I want it. And I might tip hers a little too. Okay. Oh, I think hers belongs there, so maybe that's just how it should be, right there. Okay, so then I just take and put glue on the hat where I know it's going to be covered up by her hair, or pressed against her hair. So that's how she looks so far. Okay, now we got to get her some boots, and the boots are 2 layers. So I've got them done in 2 colors. You could do them in 1 color. But I did not do any black hats or any black boots. Oh, the reason how come that I didn't do any black hats, because they're all nice. None of them are, what did they always call the guy with the black hat? He was always the bad guy. We just called him the bad guy, I think. So, but I do want to do a black hat too, but I haven't done one yet. I don't think I had a big enough black, and I was using them for eyes and hoofs. Oh, I did do some horsehair in black too. Oh, and I wanted to go over this a little bit with the walnut stain. And I think these are so cute because they look like they have a design and it looks Western. Oh, I think I need another little dip in the walnut stain. Yep, now it's darker in this one, so I can do this one again. Okay, now hopefully my glue isn't dried. Okay, and there is a right and a left. Okay, and this is this side. So even though I cut out a bunch of them at once, I got to make sure I get the right and give them each a right and a left. Okay, sometimes I cut things out and then it's like, I don't even know what that is. Okay, I gotta move her boot just slightly. Okay, and now I'm gonna give her, now there's two different bandanas. I'm gonna use the other one so you can see what that looks like, because I think that's the one that's actually supposed to be the bandana. I have no idea what that one is that I actually used for a bandana there. But this one I think actually looks like what would be the bandana. Oh, and I probably should be using my tweezers to hold it. And this paper I use is actually, it was X's and O's. But I thought, oh, I love that color of that paper, and as much as what you're going to see of it, it's going to be perfect. So there's the bandana, and this is the one that's just shaped like, I don't know, like a V, and that's what I put for her bandana. And then I put one of these little bows, which I think I'm going to put these in her hair. Okay. And you could put a little bow on that too. You can't really tell that the bow is there. Okay, and I'm going to put these little bows on the bottom of her little braid she's got going on here. Okay, where's my picker-upper? Oh, that's my white one. Oh, I pulled out two white ones. Okay, let me find another one. There it is. Okay. So I've got two little girls ready to go to the hoedown. So I'm gonna pick up my mess here and get my horses ready. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with the horses, and here's one I've got made already. So like that could be her horse, because everybody in my swap group will get a little girl and a horse. And I would have did little boys too, but or you know, I would have done some of each, but I figure I'm just gonna do girls this time. I'll do boys next time. Okay, so I've got my little horse, and he's cut out in brown, and then here's the other ones I have cut out and ready to go. And oh, I forgot to give him hoofs. Let's see. Okay, and there is like 4 different feet. So I guess the bigger ones would go to the front. Let's see, I gotta make sure I have 4. Now that's 2 different ones. So I'll have to make sure I have 2 different ones for the next one. And those look, and that looks different. So it looks like I have 4 different ones right there. Yeah. So I'm thinking maybe these 2 in the front. Here, I thought I was all set. Okay, I'm gonna put that one on there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and actually give this guy feet first. Oh, and you see I had used this for a swap previously and did, what was my, I forget what it said, but it does say, give glory to, rise and shine, that's what it was. Rise and shine and give God the glory. Okay, this looks like the biggest foot to me. So I'm putting that one on there. Maybe. Thought it would just pick it up. And this looks like the next biggest foot. And then It looks like it would be that foot. I'm just guessing. Like the whole thing. Okay, well that was easy. Okay, so now I'm gonna take, and I always want to say antique. I'm gonna, because that's what I used to call it, because I used to antique everything. I was like so obsessed with antiquing everything. Okay, now when the brush first picks it picks up a lot, so I'm gonna kind of spread it around here first, and then I'll go in and get the places I want to have more. And down here we'll get more just because that's where, you know, it would get shaded. Okay, so I'm gonna just start now blending it. We've got, I think, 10 horses out behind our house. The people bought the land over there to put horses on, and their daughter's living back there. She's kind of roughing it right now. I don't know if she's got a kitchen or anything in there, but it's like she's over there, take care of them and stuff. But sometimes she'll go away, and then the neighbors next to us have been taking care, you know, making sure that they have water and stuff. And so, yeah, I feel bad for them because they are fighting the flies right now, let me tell you. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good there. Now this other part is their tails and mane is, let me see here, I want to switch to this. Okay, I'm going to use a walnut stain again and go around the saddle. And this was some paper, it was like from, oh, I'm trying to think of who the maker was, but it was like a fairy tale paper, and it's like I just had it in my brown scraps, and it's like, oh, that's really pretty. It's kind of mottled, and I know there was glitter on part of it, but I don't know if any of that showed up on anything because there was very little. It was kind of like line drawn. Okay, well, I think I want just a little bit more down here, but I thought this really had a leather look to it, so I thought it looked really good for saddle. Atterbury's over there practicing again. I just heard him drop a bomb. I don't know if you heard that, but we're all okay, just in case you wondered. Sometimes they'll drop one and it's like, yeah, if it happens and I'm filming, you'll see me shake. Just like, what was that? Okay, so now I'm gonna put my horse together, and I did start out with this tail. And you know, there's not a mark on how much to put. Oh, one of the horses over there is this color, and I love that. But they have a Clydesdale, and that's truly my favorite because my ancestors used to raise them, not drive them. Used to raise Clydesdales. Not in my lifetime, but I thought it was cool. My last name was Coulthard before I was married, and that was why it was Coulthard. It came from, actually, how was it pronounced? Because I said my last name wrong all my life. It's Coulthard, and it was like colt herders, I guess. And so I love that Clydesdale over there. Okay, and this is his muzzle, and I have, in the picture it shows them quite a bit different in color, but I kind of like them close to the color of the horse. So I might have did one like the other way, but I kind of like it like that, where it's close in color. Okay, and then there was a cutout that's supposed to be his nose, but I think that's a little dramatic, so I'm not using that either. Because I think that's dark enough. I don't have to see his nostril really big, unless it's for something else. I have no idea what it's for. Okay. Oh, and this is all from the same paper, but look at the difference in color. There's a difference in the shading. Okay, and now for his eye, and then his hoofs. I can't forget his hoofs again. Now that eye kind of scoops up, or you know, it's concave. So I'm trying to get a lot of blue there. Oops. Stay there, eyeball. Oh, and on my first little girl too, I gave her eyelashes, and I didn't give this little girl eyelashes. Where is my eyelasher? Okay, and this is one of those Paper Studio pens, and it's a 0.1 millimeter, and I love writing with this. Oh, and you could put like other details too. But I'm just gonna give her some eyelashes. And I'm gonna give the horse some eyelashes too, because you know, they do have long eyelashes. Okay, and this one needs the hoofs. And I gotta find a collection of them again. I didn't think about putting them all together. I mean, keep them, no, those two look alike, I think. Okay, now I got 4 that I think look identical. How'd I manage that? Okay, that looks different. Okay, you probably don't have to see me do that because you already see me here, but I am going to give the horse a twinkle in his eye. Give him life. Okay, so I'll finish him later, or I won't make you watch me sort out hoofs. Okay, so everyone will get a set like this. Okay, also there was a rope, but the rope is the wrong direction because I cannot figure out how it should actually go. Not with my person. Maybe it's supposed to go this way, maybe, but then my person would have to be on it. So he might have been a horse that was, this part might just be wrong. I'm just not sure, but I'm gonna send one along if you can figure it out. Let me know. Okay, so that's our little people and our horses, and I'll get the hoofs on this guy, and so that they're ready to mail out. So thank you for joining me. If you have not seen my my 30 days of sketches, what day is this? It is the 22nd. If you haven't seen my 22nd video, go over and watch that, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful and blessed day. I will have close-ups at the end. Bye-bye.